Hey, what's going on, Cancers? Butch with Butch Tarot here. Gonna do the remainder of October read. Um, won't resonate with everybody because it is a general read. And yeah, always feel free to comment down below. So let's get right into it. So we have for Cancer. What do we have for Cancer? What do they need to know? All right. Okay. So the first thing I see is I see that, um, you were kind of on the fence. You were kind of weighing an option that you had, an offer that you had, and you're weighing it. But I feel like it just wasn't sitting right with you. I feel like you chose to walk away instead of take this person up on the offer. I feel like you just didn't see, you didn't see a future with this person. You didn't see a foundation being able to, you didn't see it going anywhere. So you chose to walk away. And I feel like, you know, things kind of have changed since this happened. This is not too long ago. I feel like wasn't too long ago. I feel like you didn't see it happening because of the fact that you thought they were being sneaky. But with the Seven of Swords, the reverse, I feel like they weren't being sneaky. I feel like it was just maybe some kind of something in you that was holding you back, and it had nothing to do with them at all. It was just kind of some kind of I feel like you had some the Four of Swords. I feel like you just had you needed some time to assess the situation. They were kind of pushing you to make a decision, and you just weren't ready, and you chose to walk away, because you just didn't see them go anywhere because you thought they were being sneaky. But like I said, I don't see that being the case because I got the Seven of Swords in reverse. I feel like you just kind of had to have a little bit of time to yourself and gain some balance here. And I feel like you walked away because you like Devil in reverse. I totally feel like you just misread this situation. I feel like you didn't give them a fair chance because of something that had been weighing on your mind. And like I said, you felt like they were being sneaky, but I don't feel like they were at all. I feel like they were being very honest with you. I felt like maybe they were just kind of pushed you too fast, and the first thing you chose to get out of that is the fact that you weren't ready because you had reserves, and you felt like maybe they would even hold you back, from being hold you back financially. But I feel like you thought about it, but you really, like I said, you didn't go forward with it because of the fact that you felt like they were being sneaky, and you felt like there was no future with this person. But what I see that you chose, like I said, you walked away from this offer. But now with this temperance, I feel like you're feeling more balanced now, and maybe you had some more time to think about it. And I feel like maybe now you're thinking maybe you passed up this opportunity. With the Five of Cups, I feel like now you're starting to think about it. You're starting to realize that maybe it wasn't that. Maybe it was just something that you had to work through, and you feel like you lost this opportunity. But the Five of Cups is telling me that this opportunity is still there. I feel like this person, still has feelings for you, and I feel like it's not too late. I do see it being a strong connection because I got the Lover's card, so I do see it being a strong connection. I feel like, it's just a matter of, at that particular time you weren't ready, and you were seeing things, that weren't really there. I feel like, I don't feel like they given up on you. I feel like, you know they're still there. Like I still feel like they have feelings for you, and I feel like you still have feelings for them. I feel like, maybe even you've grown more feelings for them because of the fact that now you're starting to see things like maybe it wasn't them, maybe it was just something that was created by you because you're just, you know. I feel like all this is telling me is that, you just weren't ready at that time, and maybe something in you was telling you that this wasn't right for you. But I don't feel like I feel like now that you walked away and had some time to yourself and had time away from this person, you feel like, you know you're starting to regret that decision. But like I said, after you found your balance, I feel like now you're starting to wonder, you know, did you miss this opportunity? But I feel like they still have feelings for you. I feel like they feel like it's a strong connection, so they're still waiting for you. I feel like they're still waiting. With the lovers card, I feel a deep connection here. So I feel like you haven't missed out. Um, and I feel like it is all gonna work out. But you need to make that move. You need to go back to this person and reconcile this miscommunication that was going on, and just be honest and just let them know that something wasn't sitting right with you. And I feel like it was something internal for you. I feel like it was just you were picking up warning signs that weren't really there. Um, but with the wheel, I feel like it's all gonna work out. But you need to come back to this person. You gotta make it clear that it had nothing to do with them. It was mostly just thoughts that you were having. And I feel like a lot of this is coming from a past relationship where certain things this person was doing, maybe pushing you too fast, and that was starting to scare you. And when you got scared, you walked away. I mean, you just didn't want nothing to do with this person anymore. You're like, you know what I mean? Like you just you didn't feel it. You felt like, you know, this was too much for you. This is weighing you down. But I feel like I said, I feel like in the next week, you're gonna start to come around. And you're gonna start to feel, you know, like this person is somebody that could mean something to you. This is, you do have feelings for this person, and now that you haven't talked to them in a while, I feel like those feelings are getting stronger. Um, but like I said, I see that they are still waiting for you. I feel like they haven't given up on you. Um, but I mean, it's all about being honest and just come back to them and just let them know that the reason you walked away, the reason you chose to walk away and kind of leave them in the dark, was because of the fact that you just weren't sure, and that you had been hurt before, and things were starting to feel a little familiar, or maybe even just moving too fast. So just be honest. Like I said, I feel like they still are waiting for you, and I feel like you've grown to the point where you realize that you do miss them, and you don't want to be without them. And like I said, the lovers card. I mean, this is a deep connection. I feel like you really have strong feelings for this person, and I feel like it'd be unwise to walk away from this. And like I said, I do see it being quite beneficial, and I feel like it's all gonna come. It's all gonna good fortune's coming your way. Um, you know, with the wheel, I feel like everything's gonna work out, but you just gotta be honest with yourself, and then be honest with this person. Like I said, I feel like this is just bad energy that's still sticking around with you, from a past relationship where maybe you did move too fast and you just felt like this was moving too fast. And so kind of remind you of that. And sometimes when we're reminded of past people, we start reminding ourselves of past things that they done. And that's why I feel like you felt like they were being sneaky, and you felt like maybe they were even like, messing around with somebody else. Because that allows us an escape. When sometimes we project things onto people so that it's easier to walk away. Sometimes we feel like this person, we try to make this person less than they are in our minds because we don't want to have those feelings for them, because it reminds us of hurt we felt before. But I don't feel like this person is being sneaky. And like I said, I feel like now that you've had some time, and gained some balance, and you really had time to think about it, I feel like you regret walking away, you know. But I feel like the opportunity's still there, and I feel like if you just reach out to them, and you'll realize that they still want to be with you because they feel a strong connection with you, and I feel like now that you've been without them for a while, you're starting to feel that connection to them. You know, like I said, you're missing this person, and they, you know, they will understand because like you do have a deep connection, and I feel like you just gotta, as long as you're honest, people tend to be more understanding, and I feel like I said, it's just about like you got to move forward, and sometimes things are gonna scare us and make us want to walk away because we're too afraid to get hurt. But you can't live like that. So my advice to you is just to let this person know how you feel. You know, make things right, and I feel like you're gonna benefit from it, and it's gonna be very, like I said, it's gonna be a strong connection. I do see a soulmate connection with the Lover's card, and you know, something very deep and personal. And I feel like it'd be a shame to walk away and not see where it goes. So that's my advice for you, Cancer. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.